clap.
Ready? Yes, we did it.
We did. Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to Well Done Motorsports. Recap video. In today's episode, we're going to talk about
MidPond.
Yay! And Drift Kitchen.
Yeah, more specifically Drift Kitchen, honestly, because those girls put on a freaking awesome event. But yeah, a lot of build-up getting up to this event. Finally got the trailer.
We finally have a working multi-car trailer. That's awesome. It's finally it's awesome to get to use the stuff that you set up in the way that it was meant to be used. So we can finally haul both of our cars there.
Oh my god! Do you know how nice it was to just sit on my ass and?
Oh, it's fine. You can cut now. We have duck sounds.
Yes, since we're talking about MidPond, we can inject duck sounds.
Every time we want to say things like fuck and shit and ass and piss and cock and motherfucker and yeah.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
That's,
all right, cool.
That's a lot of ducks.
Yeah. But anywho.
But yeah, so it was so nice to just be able to sit back and relax and let you kind of drive instead of me being in a hot car for 4 hours. So,
definitely.
super awesome.
Yeah, so we got loaded up all together and left on Friday and got there on Friday. So
yeah, 3:00 on Friday, plenty of time to set up camp and relax. Helped Ken out. Wasn't a lot of track prep that was needed, but blew the track off a little bit. Got some dirt scraped, burned some shit. Rebuilt that stand.
Yeah, the observation stand. We had to rebuild that and stand it back up,
which was sketchy.
Yeah,
Ken, that was impressive. Like, I know my last name's MacGyver, but Ken, I think, really gets the key for last name MacGyver. Like, that was some serious MacGyver rigging.
It was one of those things where you kind of had to have been there to see like
it was great
how sketchy that was, but got it done.
Well, yeah, and so we had plenty of time to sit back and relax, order some DoorDash, which, by the way, DoorDash delivers to MidPond. Don't know if you guys knew that. But, yeah, we had some Chinese food on top of the trailer. Quite nice.
That was nice. Having a meal on top of the trailer.
Yeah.
That was great.
Taking in all of, like, the track while it was quiet and just wildlife.
Just kind of all of it. Getting to MidPond before the event kicks off and being able to just enjoy the peacefulness, the sights. That was awesome. We got to do that more often.
Yeah, stark contrast from Spring Break Bash, honestly. Nothing wrong with Spring Break Bash, but it was just chaos for us, unfortunately.
Well,
Anywho, so Saturday, wake up in the morning, coffee, had the air fryer, so we had breakfast biscuits. Amazing. That's the move. And enjoyed some awesome driving with the Drift Kitchen girls. This is my second Drift Kitchen event and had seriously some of my favorite events because it's so empowering. A lot of times, usually if you're a girl in drifting, you're usually like there's maybe one or two girls at an event. So to be surrounded by girls that are absolutely killing it on the track or are pushing themselves to learn new skills, it's extremely empowering. And what was awesome is like my mom came.
Oh yeah. Well, you had your mom, aunts,
my mom, my aunts, yeah. Not that my mom's not supportive. She just never has really understood my infatuation with motorsports. I think she kind of hoped I'd just become a doctor. Sorry, Mom. But to have her there and supporting and, her to understand finally, like, this is what it's all about, was a game changer for me. And you didn't drive, but you got some media.
Being a ladies' event, I didn't get to drive, but what I did get to do, and it was a lot of fun to do, and I really want to do this more, is get back behind the camera.
Yeah. So
I kind of cut my teeth in the automotive realm doing media, photos, videos, and I suck at it now. But I spent some time just kind of getting behind the lens. But I think the most enjoyable part of that on Saturday, being behind the lens, is getting a good grasp or gauge or getting able to really see drivers progress throughout the day.
Yeah.
And I hope that doesn't sound cliche, but doing media, what you want to do is set up for a particular shot, and you kind of throughout the day see who's going to do what, when, and where. So because I'm looking for that, I see a little more the progression of drivers out today, and it was very impressive. And I think to me that's what's exciting, being a spectator and a media person. Analyzing and understanding the progression of driving throughout the day. It's really cool. And Saturday was fantastic in that respect.
Yeah. And I mean, it gives you an appreciation for everything involved, like the drivers and their progression and the guys in media. Keondas was out there. Nick Holt, of course, was there. The guys from Fly High were there. Lauren came up from Louisiana to do some photography. I mean, all of the work that you guys put into capturing those moments for us and showing that progression. It's awesome.
Dude, so Nick Holt and Fly High FPV, oh my God, those guys are amazing at what they do. First and foremost,
they're better than us.
Oh yeah, well, like they're good pilots, but they also have an innate ability to kind of gauge and capture the moment on the track, which is super cool.
Yeah. Well, and being able to predict movements too. You're drifting right there with us.
Certainly.
But yeah, so that was Saturday in a nutshell. We got to do our typical trackside cooking, which we love.
Yep. We did do the whole smash burger thing on Saturday and kind of fed some folks and was kind of trying to bring together a sort of family din of sorts by just making some food for people. Which, I mean, we pretty much do that every event. Make something for the end of the day, whether it's burgers or smoked pork.
Oh my God, it's hot dogs for you. Always hot dogs.
We haven't made hot dogs in a long time.
Here we go. I just jinxed it.
So next event, we doing hot dogs. All right. Anyway,
Sunday.
Sunday was great because we got to drive together.
Yes,
like a lot.
Favorite part of the entire weekend, honestly.
Same.
Like being able to drive together, develop our styles. Me develop my style, kind of mirroring you, and us kind of collectively figuring out, how we're going to drive together.
It's great because, first and foremost, we're life partners. We spend all our time together. We develop things together. We have the same cars. We set kind of the same way. And so now as we're driving together, we're kind of starting to drive the same way too.
Yeah.
And the super cool thing about that is every single event we go to now, we've got a good tandem buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. You're my tandem partner for life.
Cool.
So.
Hell yeah. That's super cool. And not just like in a metaphorical sense, but in a no shit sense, like, hey, we're here tandeming together for life. Like this is, it was super cool. But Sunday, that realization kind of kicked in more because you're getting good. You're really getting good. And I think, Mike, I know you're probably watching this and you would probably echo this statement. You're noticeably better, like way freaking better. And you're getting really good to the point where we're feeding off each other now.
Yeah, I still have a lot of room for improvement. I mean, and that's just part of getting this. What makes these events so amazing is you get so much seat time. You're forced to get better. And Hannah, fantastic example of that.
Holy shit, yeah.
She, still getting used to. She's 14 years old. She doesn't even have her driver's license yet, so she's having to learn not just to drive, but to drive a car that's pretty much stock. Hard.
And
it's impressive.
Not to just beat everyone's faces with MidPond, but seriously, MidPond is where you get to do that. Like I honestly have not been to any other track where it's like the person gets tired before the car gets tired. Yeah. You know, and that's where you get good. That's where you can develop those skills and rinse and repeat. That's the big thing is going out on track, driving, messing up, immediately being able to apply a corrective action. Yeah. And get good quick.
And it's it's also the media presence, all of the different drivers, the community, it's all what helps create so many different ambassadors for MidPond, ourselves included. It's just a phenomenal experience, and I'm so glad that Alexis and Taylor from Drift Kitchen got to experience that. So many other girls that had never driven the track got to experience
that was the first clutch kitchen.
Clutch Kitchen?
Drift Kitchen event.
I know you were going to talk about clutch kickers a little bit too. Like, kind of bummed that we missed round one. It was exciting to kind of watch the recaps and see how well the homies did.
Yeah, no, this has been great. Of course we'd kind of set our scopes for round one at clutch kickers, and that just didn't pan out.
Just what it
based on
is.
mechanicals on the Supra, but hell, there's a lot of really cool stuff going on in, at least as far as I know, the southeast
Yeah.
of this country for drifting. You know, what's not to love about it?
Agreed. And you know, it definitely reaffirms, like the event that we went to. Oh,
Okay, so
Goodbye.
it's so you know what, the camera died, but we're still on, and right now
Oh,
we just
yeah.
have a picture of Clutch or something on the screen. But I think this means we have to wrap up the video.
it does. But you know, this is why we do what we do. Events like this that we had this past weekend. It's why we consider ourselves to be grassroots, and you know, not that. We don't have bigger aspirations. You know, certainly we're not going to be like the next Adam LZ and Colette Davis. That's not really what I think is our goal. We don't know what our goal is.
No, but this is grassroots. You know, we set ourselves up. We tried. We made the effort to go compete, and it didn't work, and we couldn't dig ourselves out within a month. So then, what did we do? We went and did a fun day together. I mean, that's pretty grassroots. Like, oh, you can't go compete and you don't have a team and a budget. All right, well, you do what you can.
Yeah.
And that's what grassroots is. Just do what you can.
Do what you can. Absolutely. Well, I think that's a great way to summarize everything. And as always, we're extremely appreciative for everyone within this community for continuing to support us and supporting each other. Like, I think that's, again, why we do this. It's not really about us and our journey so much as it is about the people that we interact with along the way. So
Yeah, definitely.
thank you guys.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Ken
Yes.
Martin.
Thank you, Ken Martin. We
All right.
love you.
I love you. All right. Now we got to figure out how to close it. This is the hardest part.
Yeah.
How to just end.
Well, okay, so we don't really necessarily have a next event planned out, but you know what? We're going to keep you guys in the loop. We got some house projects and things we need to work on. We need to stack some tires.
But you know what? Hey, what events do y'all have going on out there?
Oh, yeah.
Send us a message, shoot us, write a comment. I don't know, do a thing. And
Tell us where we should go next.
where should we go next? Where should the Well Done World Tour 2022 go next? It's not that serious.
Within budget.
Within budget, like small, tiny.
We're broke.
It's really, really tiny budget. All right.
Awesome.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, thank you.